So what I do in life is that I provide the it. I give it. I give content. I give the spot on, sweet spot, the direct, the direct, um, the it, the what. I point it out. I tell you that's where it is. So that's it. And I've and I hope to do that in a way that's I point out, not lack. I don't want to point out lack, because like one of my caregivers did that to me all the time, and then became an internal program within my brain that then created all these men that would always, at the height and the peak of a performance or a public viewing, and like in a public scenario, they would very much like point out what I didn't have, or what I was lacking, or my insecurities. And I get that can be a tool for bettering, but there's a place and a time for that, and that's in a practice room. That's not while you are on the stage. It's not while you are in the public eye. It's not, you don't humiliate people like that. That's where you support, and you really actually try and save the honor of that person that is on the forefront and in the public eye in that moment, and you cover up and you help support, and you actually stand in and cover up for that person's lack, so that you honor their value and there's a word for it right now, but honor is the I can't remember the word, but there's a word for it. But basically their worthiness, and that creates so much trust. Imagine what you would be able to do and step out into being and expressing in the world if you knew that when everybody was watching you and you were really on the spot, that everybody had your back when it came to saving your dignity. That's the word, your dignity. And not actually preying on your insecurities and your lack and looking for them to point them out and expose them and share them and make everybody else look at them. And that's what happened to me all the time growing up and in high school. And it was just horrible, and it made me completely back down from life and hide away for many years. And so having people in your corner, so to speak, having people with you that might notice what you lack in that public eye moment, but they make an effort to actually cover that up with you or for you, and focus on leading people's eye and attention to what you do have and all the great things that you are and you bring to the table. Such a trusting feeling that feels like being safe in the world, feels like grace, it feels like overbearingness, it feels like, and this is what I've been doing for people for 20 years, all my life actually, and never actually had anybody do it for me. I felt like, and I can just see now how that's just the kind of people I want to have in my life, and the kind of people that I want to build with and attract. And so it ends up being a scenario where we all have each other's backs and trying to put each other in the best possible light and create a sense of worthiness and dignity and self-worth and worth to each other. Like, because one thing is feeling your self-worth, but it's really, really important that we feel each other's worth. Like, I value you so much. You're so valuable. I value you. I value your presence, that you are watching this video right now. That is very, very valuable to me. That you are the kind of person, you're that person that actually sees value in this, see the value that I give, but see it how it can be valuable to you, and how you are ready to receive kindness for yourself, light for yourself, dignity, worthiness, honor, and that you are willing to, hopefully, I hope, give that, not give it, but like understand that it's a term of life, that we do it for each other. And it's not about you ripping me off of something I have or sharing with you right now to get it for you. It's about you can adopt and adapt or adopt and take in and make this a resource without me being ripped off, or without you ripping off rating me of any kind of light or honor or self-worth. And that's just so important because it makes us capable of serving. When this is the mindset that is present in an exchange, it makes us capable of serving. And trust me, if you take this in a mindset of ripping me off, that I end up in lack after, it will come back at you in life, because you cannot build that way. Because when you start giving something away because you think it's valuable, and you keep that mindset of rating and ripping off, like people will just rip you off, and you won't be able to grow as a creator, as a business owner, as a person that wants to make profitable endeavors in life. You need to shift that change that mindset so that we can both prosper. And giving doesn't mean that you end in lack. It means that it becomes more of the good, because before it was me, now it's you and me. And when you choose to share, it's 3 people, it's 4 people, 5 people. And, so it becomes more and more of the good. And it's never just a switch of duality. It is, it's possible to make the good grow, to make the light grow. Dignity, worthiness, looking out for each other's best, putting each other in the best possible light, which means also you want to receive that. You want to get out. You need to get, if you want that, you need to get out of the mindset of you accepting any kind of degradation. Don't accept degradation. We boost each other's confidence, and we boost each other's faith and trust by pointing out the good in each other.